Okay. So, we are here at the final race of this round. Before the transfer window opens, we have one final race to complete the first out of 3 rounds of the season. And we are at the Libraring. The Formula B race completed about an hour ago, and I do believe we have a few people from the top 3 of that race. We have Dark Coffee and Walnut here ready to compete. I don't believe Jakubin has shown up, but we are looking good. And this is the first week with a sprint race. My mic is peaking. Jesus Christ. Let me check my settings. Oh god. I'm gonna turn my mic down a little bit. Okay. So we have a sprint race starting from reverse standings, meaning that if you're lost in the standings, you start first. If you're first in the standings, you start last. Only exception is if you haven't yet done a race in Formula A, in which case you are unclassified and you're starting last, unfortunately. So, and I believe the only person that would apply to is Coffee. So that's a little bit unfortunate because Walnut has gotten in before. But it is what it is, unfortunately. Sorry, my friend. But we are going to be lining up because there is no qualifying due to the sprint finishing positions of the sprint race will be the finishing positions of the sprint race will be the starting positions of the main race. And there are points that can be scored in the sprint race as well. From 10 points in first to 1 point in 10th. And a point for fastest lap. Now the person that's going to be starting first, let me just check who that will be. It will be the notorious backmarker for the past 2 races, Infinix. And now just for the fun of it, Infinix, do you wanna say something starting from pole? This race.
Yeah.
I know you worked very hard to get to this position. I know
By the
you.
way, your mic is really quiet for me.
On here or the stream?
On here.
On here?
Yeah.
Like,
dead silent.
No, that's a him thing. Yep.
That's yeah, okay. Just boost me up. Okay, so how you've worked very hard to get to this position, starting on pole position for at least one race. How were you planning to keep this pole position?
I'm most likely gonna get absolutely slaughtered by T1.
Come on, have some confidence. You at least say you're gonna send it into T1, crash everyone out, and no one gets to race anymore.
Well, I could do that, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I've been
Yeah.
told that I'll get 150k if I backmark gifted tuber. So.
Oh, well then. We have some match fixing going on. Good luck, Infinix, and I think it's time that we just line up already. Hacker, please close the grids. And we are going to be lining up. Let me pull up my standings. As I said, Infinix is on pole position. He's going to be lining up first. And also, if you were here during the Libraring race, or no, the Race of Nations, we have flipped from right to left who starts first to third, because first has a better run into the first corner. Or third had a better run into the first corner, so it is now first. So Infinix will be lining up first there. And wait a second. I've been lying out of my ass the whole time. It's Walnut that's starting first, because he did do a race. And wait, no, the standings are fucked. He's starting 5th because he got a higher placing. So it is still Infinix. I'm fucking up my whole standings. Yeah. So Infinix.
What do you want? Huh?
Yeah, he started. Well, yeah, because he has a higher average.
Just like run the command I sent you 5 times and just read that.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean he starts 5th?
Yeah. Because because I had it wrong. He was placed wrong.
Okay, well the list you sent me just now is it?
It should be this. He should be lining up between Sox and Sayu. Okay, so Infinix is in first. Then in P2, Deviliant line up P2. After him, it should be Iskandawal here. Kandawal should be in P3. I don't believe Kandawal is here, so it will be Sayu. Sayu here.
You pulled the hook up.
Hmm.
I sent you the command. Fuck that.
Yeah. Oh, you sent me the. Oh yeah, you did send me a command.
I did send it.
You did send me a command. That's crazy.
At
Okay.
some point in time.
Then it should be. There's a lot of people misspelled here with capitalizations.
Oh my. No. Zine. Zine, please. You sent me a list of this wrong.
What the fuck are you all doing?
Don't worry about it. Okay. Well, while we're fixing that, Devil Lion, line up in P2, because I believe Infonix is coming. Yeah. Oh, he can't race? Oh, never mind. Devil Lion, you're a pole. Devil Lion, move to pole position. No, that's the wrong way. So in P2, Walnut, because I don't believe Twerkers, Cannibal, or Sayu is here. Then it's Socks, followed by Wubben. Bomber Clutch Street. Yeah, I got you, man. Hold up. Alright. I don't know. Where's Wubben?
He's not on the list.
Okay, so while we wait for Wubben, it should be Astro. Kandawal is coming. Okay, fuck's sake. Well, Walnut and Socks, you move down one position. Devil Lion, stay in position. Astro, stay in fifth. Yeah, fifth. Socks, move your ass. This is more complicated than it should be. Socks, fourth. Okay. Then it should be Gifted. Who's lining up in sixth? Logan Bastoni. Then it is Algerino. Okay.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Yeah, Algerino. Then Alpha Gamer. Logan. No, Logan, go back. Go back. Okay. Then it's Alpha Gamer. Is Alpha here? Yeah, he is.
Is he?
Is he? He was. I
I
guess
don't
not.
have his name.
I guess the Alpha's not here. Then it's Sub A Adam. So let's keep reloading. This is taking longer than Quali. This is.
Sorry, it's you just sent me a list that you
I did send you a fucked list, and that is my bad. But
I'll do my best.
all right, then it's Moss, but Moss not here. Then it's Maldry. Then it is Achaotic. Then it is Chocolate. Chocolate is here, but he is not on. We will wait for him. So leave that space open. Then it's Misnius.
Chocolate crashed.
Yeah, I know. Then it's Misnius. Then it's Samuel. Then Bilo. Then Dux. And then finally Terraformer. And oh no. Then we have Dark Coffee starting in last. Wait, where's Samuel? Oh, I just missed Samuel. Bilo, move it. Dux and Bilo move a position. Samuel is starting in Bilo's position. There, Chocolate, there. Chocolate, you're in the right spot. Wait, what the fuck is going on? No, Chocolate, move a position. Everyone. Okay. Chocolate, you're there. Misnius, move up a position. Samuel, move to the other row next to Mies. It's like a fucking puzzle. Samuel, move. No, Logan, do not move. I believe this is correct. We're waiting for Sam. And who was here? It was Wubben and Gifted. Wait. No, it was Wubben and Astro. Wubben and Astro. Where's Wubben and Astro?
Astro is not on, and Ruben is restarting.
Why is everyone crashing? Why is everyone crashing? Is this because of the drug event that's going on?
Look, it's either not going to affect anything, or it will affect anything.
Damn.
Woburn is having a problem with his fucking computer and mod, so he can't.
Yeah.
So probably start.
Also, Terraformer, you move down a position. Coffee takes Terraformer's position.
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay, we have a big hole here. So, let's just run over how this is gonna go while they are loading up. We are going to be doing 6 laps, no pit, which some people were a bit pissed about, and some people really wanted no pit. But 6 laps, and again, no pit. Top 10 scores points. Make sure you don't get kicked while we're waiting, by the way. Okay. Just waiting for the people to come back. Is there a queue going on as well right now?
There's a pretty hefty queue to this squad. If you're waiting in queue, just make us aware. We'll hold on.
Kurva. Someone else has died. Who's this died now? Fucking Chaotic. No, that's Sam.
No. Why is my light frozen?
What? You're still running around?
Yeah, I know, it just froze.
Yeah.
Like,
By the way, if you just logged in your boat, you should probably replace it. Because or else you'll have boat lag.
Fix does not work if you log into the boat. You have to put it down again for it to start working. Blame Mojang.
Chocolate, I'm not red flagging it. Okay, Wubben, are you gonna appear soon? If you don't appear in the next minute, we're starting. And we're not fixing the grids. 5 minutes? Yeah, no. Unfortunately, Wubben might have started lost in the main race. Alright. So, we are going to be starting the sprint race very shortly. 6 laps, all out action, no pit. Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna lower my red distance a little bit.
Okay.
It's not having a good day. It might be worth me just like restarting it just for the sake.
I remember setting it to race state. I mean, Wubben, if you log in, in the middle of the race, I guess you can go. Okay, are you ready, Aka?
I'm ready. I'm considering. Oh, hold up. I'm gonna reload because my game freezes every 2 seconds.
Why? Okay, I just want to let me just go on a rant real quick. I don't understand why.
How chance Wubben makes it apparently.
Yeah,
then.
I don't understand how Stoneworks, why Stoneworks just decides to do a random ass drug event in every fucking like something has to be put right in the middle of this shit every fucking time.
There's a reason we host the races at this precise time.
Yeah, because
it works for most people.
it's the most convenient time for everything. Do a test lap to confirm spelling is correct. Okay, who's spelled incorrectly? That's here.
I've gone through.
He's gone through it. He's gone through it. Anyone who doesn't have if you don't have a player head, it's wrong, or you're not on. It's either wrong or you're not on if you don't have a player head. If you have a player head, it's all fine. Okay.
Oh god. I'm having a woman issues. My game freezes every 2 seconds. Oh no.
God.
Oh shit. Okay, this actually will be terrible.
Well, there is a chance of listen. It's looking a bit rainy with a chance of red flag. But we move.
I'm gonna restart. It should be fine.
It's looking rainy. If I will say, if it is a red flag, we're rerunning it at the same time tomorrow. If there's a red flag, we're rerunning it at the same time tomorrow. This is sort of why we did it, because it means that we can postpone races to the next day.
Do you want me to fucking RC it?
No, it's fine. I should be good after a restart.
Also,
Does that
crazy,
happen?
crazy. If the restart doesn't help it, make a new instance and just drag over your simple mods, and that'll fix it.
Well, you'd hope, but it's not us.
Alright. As soon as Hacker's back, we're starting it up.
Yeah, it seems good. At least in the lobby.
Okay. Hold your horses, people. Hold your horses. Hackerman is here. Alright.
Yeah,
Are you ready?
I just connect to my own bloody server, but yeah.
Alright.
Should be good after that.
Everyone get in position. We are starting the sprint race in 3, 2... Hold up.
Okay, we're good. We are good.
Fuck it, I'll give 30 seconds to Wubben. I'll give 30 seconds to Wubben. I'll give 30 seconds to Wubben. Gifted just said, on behalf of drunk drivers, start, bro. Wubben. 1 minute? What do you mean 1 minute?
It's going up. About 5 minutes. Like.
Are you booting up a fucking dial-up? Nah, we're school laptop, bro.
I say we just go. Like,
Yeah, we go. I think we're gonna go.
we go.
Yeah. So we're starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh shit! Leave it.
And we're off. Okay. So we have Devil Lion, Walnut, Candlewall in the lead now, all in tandem, fighting for the lead of this race. Walnut coming off a win in Formula B. Let's see how he fares against Formula A drivers. Candlewall has been thrown into the distance, but Devil Lion and Walnut are holding tandem with each other, both going the long way around, no one going through the skip. Gifted and Astro are following now close behind them, as we have quite substantial lag. Devil Lion is lagging a lot. Ooh, that's some bad... I don't know how much of that is Stoneworks, how much is him, but he is definitely out of tandem with Walnut at this point. He is struggling quite a bit. Walnut is now leading the Formula A sprint race. And let's see who's going to come up behind him. It's going to be Astro. Misni is Gifted. Devil Lion has been thrown to the fucking Shadow Realm. As we now have Astro and P2. Devil Lion is okay. Devil Lion we might have to call Devil Lion in to retire. we have a whole clusterfuck of people behind him. Oh god. I'll consider. Yeah. As Walnut says, the new fastest lap, but as it is the first lap, never mind. Misnius beats it immediately. Yeah. Devil Lion. If Devil Lion starts getting lapped, I might have to call him in. Unless he's already called himself off. We do have Walnut still in the lead now, starting to be under pressure from Astro and Misnias, who had a very good start. Gifted as well, coming in behind there. This is looking very good for the Valorari family here, as Walnut is part of Krajan Racing, Valorari's official academy. Astro almost could have maybe gotten past in the split, but he crashes in the final corner, giving Misnias the P2. Fortunate for him. Walnut still holding this lead from his boss. Misnias now Imagine if Walnut were to win a Formula A sprint race and the Formula B main race. That would be quite the achievement for him, as he is still holding it against Misnius. And now we had, who is that? That is Terraformer, also making his way through, getting past Gifted. They are in tandem, as Misnius is bumped, but so is Astro. Let's see, can Terraformer do much? No, he gets bumped as well, but so is Gifted. Quite a treacherous part to actually get past people in that snaily bit. Walnut now has a bit of a gap here on lap 3. He has 3 to go after this one. If he can hold on to this, that would be incredible. As there is, I will just note, there is a transfer window coming up, so he's making himself quite the prospect as well to other teams. To be possibly signed right after this. Let's see, Astro still in 3rd, Terraformer dropping down definitely in 4th, now Gifted in 5th, but now Chocolate also coming in to challenge for 6th. I do believe Devil Lion has pulled himself out of the race, which is fair enough. Walnut now in tandem with Misnius. They are going toe to toe right now, going into turn 1. Something must have happened. I missed it, unfortunately.
I'm sorry to interrupt the scuff, but isn't Dark Coffee Mug supposed to be on the leaderboard?
We'll sort it. We might have lost some data for them, but we probably know roughly where they are. That is very much our bad. There might not be any data, like usually, but we can generally gauge where they would be. As Misnius now has taken the lead of the sprint race, as Astro and Terraformer are now battling on lap 4. Dark Coffee, I am sorry that we forgot to add you to the leaderboard, but you will still get a position. Alright. Walnut now coming through here, still trying to hold on to that P2. If he can get a front row start for the main race, would also be incredible for him. Terraformer now way past Astro, up into P3.
This starting grid is brought to you by Hivecore.
Oh, well, of course. Our main sponsor. Ooh, Terraformer gets bumped, and that's Astro back in the tandem. Hold up, sorry, Hivecore. Our lovely sponsors that we love dearly. /LaSpawn Hivecore. Get your best things over there. You know the drill. Misting is now still in the lead here. Roughly 3 seconds in the lead. Terraformer now trying to get past Walnut, with Astro, Gifted, Chocolate, Samuel, and Bilo all coming in behind. As we have Walnut getting... Oh no, I thought he got past Mistinus. Never mind. Walnut is being challenged very heavily by Terraformer. Terraformer is in tandem here, as he slips by in the tight winding corners there. Walnut gets bumped out of it, down into P3. Can he hold on to that P3 now that Astro is getting very close, as they are about to start the final lap as they come up the water elevator? Misnius might get his first technical race win ever. I believe he, outside of the preseasons, Misnius have never won a race before, but I mean, granted this is a sprint race, but it's still very notable as Misnius begins the final lap. So does Terraformer, so does Walnut, Astro, Gifted. That's the top 5 for you. Then we have Sam, Chocolate, Bilo. And the final 2 in point scoring position is Logan Bastoni and Margie. As we come down to here, Terraformer chasing down Misnius. There's a boat on the after the second drop down, by the way. There's a boat after the second drop down. Be wary, be wary. But Misnius is pulling out ahead by a substantial amount. He'd have to fuck up royally in order to lose this lead. Misnius coming through here at the wall tap, taking it easily. That's going to be that sealed for Misnius most likely, at Terraformer in second, as Walnut is being challenged by Astro, Gifted, as they come to the wall tap right over here. Walnut keeps it going. He's going to score P3 as we go over here, and Misnius wins the sprint race, and Terraformer gets P2 with Flap on the last lap. And we're going to see who crosses the finish line here. It is going to be Walnut in P3 on a podium finish in the sprint. Then is Gifted just squeezing out ahead of Astro. in the final. It's a photo finish. Oh my god. Then we have Chocolate, Sam, Bilo, Logan in P9, and Moji in P10. Everyone else finish the lap you're on. Then it's Chaotic Ducks, Socks, Algerino, Sub Adam, Deviline, you are finitoed. And I believe we have, yeah, Dark Coffee coming in ahead of Candlewell in P16. Alright. Again, my apologies to Coffee that we don't have the timing data for you for the sprint. Overlook on our side. You got P16. Alright. So.
I've got the buttons inside.
What?
I mean, you sent me the wrong data. So.
Yeah, our side, my side, same thing. Our side, my side, same thing. Okay. So, we have a first win in an official Formula ABEX season for Misnias. Sprint race winner. Get your ass up here. Misnias.
Oh, wow. That was some smooth sailing, actually.
How you chugged your way through the grid there.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I took it very, very easy on the first half of the, what is it, lap 1, and
Yeah.
that was good.
Yeah.
It was fucking chaos. Where's the camera?
I'm over here. Over here.
Hello.
Okay, yeah. So, how's it feeling? You're starting on pole position here. Pole position being quite even with the other position, I'd say here, because we had to do a swap there. But very good position going into turn 1. You are starting alongside Terraformer and Walnut, your academy driver, who I pretty sure still is going to be very tough on you at the start, as he should. Are you feeling?
Man.
Are you feeling good?
Walnut kept that top area there really well. Like, he only got passed by me and Terraformer, but the rest, he held them. I'm very proud of him.
He is your academy driver. Are you looking for, maybe him? Do you think there are might be some other Formula A teams? I know your team is pretty much stacked.
Well, I really hope to keep him at Crudgeon for the rest of the season, because I know it's Chaotic's last season in Formula A.
Oh.
So I hope to bring Walnut up to Valerari.
That's an announcement.
If no things change.
That's an announcement. All right.
Yeah.
Chaotix.
I heard it from Chaotic, so Walnut is a prodigy.
Well, I guess we'll be hearing more about that later. We'll see. I mean, there's gonna be some teams that are looking for drivers, but if he's staying, I guess. All right. Congratulations for the pole position and the sprint race win. 10 points on the go. Congratulations. I cut you off a bit there. Sorry about that. So, I think we're going to be lining up this time. It's going to be a little bit easier to line up this time around. Wubben, who's hopefully here now, is going to be starting last. So we have 19 racers. Everything should be dandy. Close the grids, Mr. Crazy Legs. And we are going to be lining up with Misnias, pole position, Terraformer P2, Walnut P3, followed by Gifted P4, Astro P5, Chocolate P6, then we have Sam 7, Bilo 8, Logan 9, Moji 10, Chaotic 11, Dux 12, Sox 13, Algerino 14, Subway 15, Dark Coffee 15, 16, Candlewell 17, Deviline 17, 18, fucking hell, am I fucking this shit up? Dark Coffee 19 and Wubben 20.
I think Dark Coffee should be 18. Oh wait.
No.
I have. I have no idea.
Astro, I don't know. I don't know where Astro is. Astro needs to get in
Mug
position.
was 16th, I will confirm.
Yes.
Behind Subway.
Well, yeah, they were at, no, they were behind Subway ahead of Candlewell, so this should be correct.
Yeah, this is it's the correct order right now.
Yeah.
Just is
Oh yeah, no, okay,
E5
wait,
right
I know
now
where I went wrong. Yeah, Woobin, you're lining up in 19th lost. You're Woobin over here. Actually, you can just pick one on the lost row. I don't really mind. Or no, this row. So, Candlewell, you're starting when you're starting. Candlewell, no, you're starting. The grid ahead. Yeah, it's okay. So, first sprint race of Formula E completed.
See? Did you just like combust and die? You're gone. You muted yourself. You're still muted.
Oh my fucking! How long have I been muted?
The sprint race is done, then just fucking silence.
Are you what?
You muted for yourself for 15 seconds.
Oh, 15 seconds. Okay, I thought you said something. Okay, so we have a Formula B driver lining up on the front row, which is going to be interesting. We have Misnius, another front row start. Terraformer, championship leader and current reigning champion, starting in P2. We're in for a good one. Haka, get in position. Okay, you're just handing out food. Laps and pits. It is going to be 18 laps, 2 pits. 18 laps, 2 pits. Alright? Simple enough. We should be. Is that Alpha Gamer? I just see an Alpha Gamer load up in the fucking stage chat. Do you want to start last? Or is he just here lurking? I don't care. I should stop delaying it. But are we ready?
We're pretty much ready.
Huh?
We're pretty much, yeah, we're ready.
Okay. So, last race before the break is starting in... Who the fuck is that? That's Alpha Gamer. Okay, add Alpha Gamer real quick. Hold on. Rogue Alpha Gamer. We now have 20 racers. Last race of the first round is starting in 3, 2, 1, go. And we are off. Walnut, Terraform, and Misnius launch off into the first corner. All taking the wall tap perfectly. As we see Walnut trying to hold it with these top contenders. He slips out of tandem there. I think he's stayed safe to try and hold position. As Misnius... Ooh, Terraformer not falling off, but still bumping Misnius. He failed to skip a bit, but he didn't fall off. Apologies, and Terraformer has taken the lead already. Misnius following close behind. Walnut, P3, Chocolate, Astro, Gifted, and Samuel. That is the top 7 as we speak. Walnut following Misnius and Terraformer here. Keeping up quite well. Chocolate coming around. Can he beat Walnut? Yes, he can. They're now in tandem. Chocolate, a 2-time race winner, beats Walnut in the tandem battle, bumps him out of it, as he also gets past Misnius over here, battling him into P2. Terraformer darting off into the distance, the little fucking Max Verstappen, as he sets a 108.043 to start us off as the first flap of the race. Chocolate is now in P2, as we also have now Astro in P4. Walnut, Gifted, Samuel, Bilo. That is your top 8. Let's see Chocolate here. Ooh, I've already... Where the hell is Terraformer? Is he already that far into the distance? Where is he? There he is. Okay. There he is. Oh, never mind. He's actually quite closed in by Chocolate here. Chocolate is a few seconds behind only. I see Misnius and Astro take different routes here. Can Astro get past? Not quite. Still behind. Walnut is being chased down by everyone, by the veterans. Misnius now still in P3. Chocolate still chasing Terra downhill. We'll see the delta when they cross the finish line, as Terra sets a new fastest lap of 107. Never mind, Chocolate beats him with a 107.396. Closely followed by Misnius. Then Walnut is still holding on here, actually overtaking Astro again to P4. Astro gifted. Bilo, we have one pitter so far, and it's Dark Coffee Mug. Then we also have A Chaotic doing his pit. Logan Bastoni has held on to 9th place very well. Chocolate now gaining a bit of a gap now to Terraformer. Misnius as well, having gotten a gap now. Astro has gotten past Walnut once more, as Gifted still goes the same route as Walnut, trying to get past. He has been struggling a little bit for the past few laps. Get past, as he does seem to have the pace, as we have seen on the practice server. So they're all barreling down this tunnel here, all getting the wall tap well, as we have a new fastest lap, Terraformer 106.001. Alright. Gaps are starting to increase. Chocolate here and Terraformer starting to reach the first back marker of this Dark Coffee Mug. They are on 2 pits though, so they already completed both their pits already, getting them out of the way. This is strategy. Misnius here, still in P3. Where do we have some action? We have Bilo and Gifted both getting past Walnut here, as Bilo and Astro are in a tandem battle as they barrel in to the split route. They go different directions. Ooh, that's almost perfectly evenly split, as I'm trying to watch both of them through the walls. They both get around, but Astro scrapes on the last turn, barely sticking in tandem, if at all. As a new fastest lap again, Terraformer 105.4. As Gifted is now also trying to get in the mix with Bilo and Astro. And Bilo gets a bad bounce into the water elevator as Astro sticks a tandem. But Astro has a bad turn into this corner, but it should still be enough to keep him in tandem here. Gifted might want to send something into T1, I don't know. Will he try something? No, he will not. Keeps it safe as Astro gets knocked out of tandem again by Bilo Blue. Bilo now in P4, Valorari P3, 4, and 15, but they do have a pit. A Chaotic, that is. Currently leading the 1 pitters is Ducks with in P14 with 1 pit. Terraformer already dropping down there, having gotten past Coffee Mug. Chocolate isn't that far away. Chocolate is still holding a respectable distance to Terra, as Terra reaches the back markers here of Alpha Gamer and Socks. Alright. He's getting it past them quite handily. Never mind, he just goes into the pit. But Candwell also gets into the pit, which is not going to be fun for Terra, as we have a new race leader in Chocolate, who is now instead himself going to have to deal with all of that. Misnius licking his lips at that. Bilo still in P3. The pit delta on this track is quite short, I do have to say. Okay, Socks is still about to hold up Chocolate here. Let's see, can Chocolate get past in the split route? As Socks goes right, he goes left. Chocolate winding his way through the narrow tunnels of this track. Can he get out of his Socks? No. Socks is doing a very good job here. It's quite good pace still. For being, I think he is P18, but he has done 2 pits, so he's not to be counted out yet. Driving for Boats of Agar. All he needs to do is again top 15, really. to score a point for his team, Boats of Agar. We were in the relegation battle last year, and Chocolate says he wants none of that and dives into the pit lane. Mesnius now drives past to become the new race leader, and Terraformer decides to do his last pit, not passing Chocolate. Which now also means that Bilo is going to sneak up into P2 of the race. Is that Gifted? Gifted is also going to slip past Terraformer, and so is Samuel. As Terra might have gained himself some more competent back markers, or not back markers, but people that he needs to get by in order to keep up the pace. It's panning out to be quite a good race for Valorari here. Bilo and Mesnius in the top 3 currently. And that's really all that matters. That's why we have... It's only the top 2 drivers of a team that score points for the team on the race day. And that is counting together with the sprint race points. Mesnius is getting close to Kandoa here, and he has probably seen that and decides to dive into the pit lane. Very well of him, very well of him. And Bilo decides to do the same, giving Chocolate now the lead of the race. Actually, no, never mind. Mesnius got out ahead of Chocolate. Hold on. Mesnius is still in the lead of the race here. Chocolate has been overcut by Chocolate. Never mind. Mesnius has been bumped out of the way. Now Chocolate has taken the lead of the race. Gifted now also battling with Mesnius and Samuel close on their tail. Chocolate is trying not to get bumped by Dark Coffee Mug, while Gifted and Mesnius are battling behind him. Chocolate is off the arena. Shit! Oh, that is not meant to happen. That is a very unfortunate circumstance for Chocolate. He gets bumped out of the track by, I think that's Dark Coffee Mug. Oh dear, we probably need to put up some protective guardrail there. Oh god, as Mesnius is struggling here, Samuel slips past, and Gifted now takes lead of the race currently. He is on 0 pits, but Gifted is now in lead of the race, but they both fuck up the wall tap as Chocolate is now reeling back. Sorry, as reeling them all back as they're all struggling behind Dark Coffee. As Mesnius can't pit again. Gifted has a bad entry into the pit, but decides to go in there, not wanting to deal with this. Mesnius now in the leader of the race. Then it's Samuel, then it's Chocolate. Then it's Terraformer, who is caught up a lot due to this chaos. He is very happy about all of this, as he is right behind now. As Chocolate keeps getting bumped out here as Terraformer passes him. Take P3 in the race. Samuel P2, but with no pit. Dark Coffee Mug. The back markers have taken something this race. I don't know what they had in them this morning, but they are doing quite well for themselves in terms of defending. Jesus. All right. My fucking throat is dry. Mesnius finally getting past Dark Coffee Mug in the lead. Hopefully for him, he can build a gap, and hopefully Terraformer gets a little bit stuck behind Dark Coffee Mug here. I am waiting to see what Chocolate has to say after this race. If he speaks, that is. As Dark Coffee Mug seems to be disposed of here. And now Terra is trying to reel in Mesnius. As he gets bumped by Samuel, though, after completing the skip flawlessly. Where the hell is Mesnius? Is he that far up the road? What the fuck happened to Mesnius? Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened to Mesnius. I think he might have failed the skip or something. But he has lost the lead of the race again to Terraformer. No, to Sam, who is still behind Terraformer. No, who's still ahead of Terraformer. I'm beginning to be as cooked as Sideshow. Okay. So, Samuel is now in the lead of the race. As Terraformer is struggling, he's getting bumped on these corners. Pressure might be starting to get to him a little bit, but what pressure is he really under? As Meesney decides to take his final pit of the race. Leading through here, Samuel messing up, but not getting passed by Terra. Is Terra going to send it through the skip? No, he's not. He's going to take it safe. Dark Coffee Mug back in action. Backing up Chocolate here. Chocolate was in a very good position for a part of the race, but he's going to have some choice words for him after this race, I'm pretty sure. Terraformer going the same way here as Wubben in P17. It's starting to become a headache for Samuel. As they're dropping down here, who's going to drop down after them? It is going to be Chocolate. Anyone else? Nope. Chocolate is in P3 of the race, but on 1 pit, and Samuel is on 0 pits. He has yet to do 2 pits, which he's on lap 11. He needs to do before lap 18, and he says now is the good time because he is Wubben right ahead of him. Doesn't want to deal with all that. Wubben now greasing away as Terraformer is in another race lead. Jesus Christ. Oh, he fails to skip though. That's going to give Chocolate an opportunity when he comes around here. I don't think he's going to be able to get ahead because Terra's has so much speed coming out of there. But now Chocolate is right on Terra's heels. He is a pit down though. That is to be noted. But behind them it's Meesnius in P4 with 2 pits done. So currently the best contender to challenge Terraformer might be Meesnius if Terraformer gets caught up in something horrendous. Due to Meesnius being on 2 pits. Maybe Chocolate could do it. But Terra would have to get stuck in something horrendous. Chocolate would be in contention if he wasn't for that incident back there. Nothing but an incident. As Terraformer gets bumped there though, Chocolate slips past into tandem with Terraformer. Terraformer struggling, making mistakes like he normally wouldn't. He's under pressure. He makes another mistake in the zigzag, but Chocolate is getting bumped by Wubben. Wubben becoming a headache for them as well. Chocolate still coming out ahead in the tandem, but Terraformer sticking it out as they both barrel down into the underground section, into the split route. Which way will they go? Chocolate goes left, Terra goes right, but Wubben went also right, so that might be a detriment to Terraformer. As Chocolate comes through here, let's see. Terra seems to have gotten a little bit bumped by Wubben here. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Probably not, because they're still in tandem, but they're both now very close up behind Wubben, competing for the lead of the race here. Chocolate slips by, Terra slips by, they both slip by. Wubben still in tandem with each other. Chocolate reeling it around here, so does Terraformer, trying to get the best line through here. Terra not making the same mistake he made last lap, starting lap 14, 4 laps to go after this. Chocolate doing some good racing, and Terraformer getting bumped on the wall there. Chocolate now races away. Let's see, where is Gifted? That's Gifted, and that's Meesnius. Meesnius, if this continues, might be in contention for a win here. Or even Chocolate. If Chocolate builds a good gap, he could also be in contention for a win here. It's all up in the air. There's certainly not going to be another 20 second domination by Terraformer. Chocolate now trying to build a gap to Terraformer, but Terraformer keeping hot on his heels. As Meesnius has gotten past Gifted and Wubben. Where's Gifted gone? Gifted has dropped down significantly. I don't know what's happened to them. Maybe they might have completed their final pits. That's probably it. Meesnius now. What is the delta to Terra? It's about 9.5 seconds. Oh no, that's to the lead. It's more like 8 seconds to Terra. As Terra, though, slips into tandem with Chocolate on the skip. Still fighting it out. If Chocolate can defend, he might be able to mess him up. But if Terra gets past, it might as well be GG. See, they both go the right way. So it's just a show of skill here. Both sticking out very evenly in tandem. But they're coming up on Candual. And Misnia is going to be happy to hear that. As Candual takes the corner normally instead of going for the wall tap. Both of them taking the wall tap very nicely. Some excellent driving from both of these people. Chocolate is the one closest to Canduel though, which is maybe not where you want to be. As he gets bumped by Canduel. He gets bumped into the pit lane as he's forced to go for his final pit. Yielding to Terraformer, but now Terraformer is going to have to deal with Canduel. He may already be in tandem here. We'll see as Canduel struggles a bit. Where is Misnias? Misnias is currently in P2. Who will be P3? It is still Chocolate, but hotly contested by Bilo Blue. Hotly contested by Bilo Blue. Misnias, Chocolate, Bilo, all reeling in here. 2, 3, 4. Misnias 7 seconds behind Terra with 2 laps to go after this lap. I also believe Alpha Gamer has been called off the track. We don't have another lag gate scandal. Misnia is now hotly chased by Chocolate, who is hotly pursued by Bilo. Behind Bilo should be Dux, but a little further behind. Misnia is crawling up the water elevator. A delta is, I'm sorry to say, it might be increasing as he crosses the finish line. It increases by 2 seconds. Terraformer seems to have this in the bag, but the other positions are not yet determined. Everybody has completed their pits. That should be good. As Bilo is pursuing Chocolate here, 4 seconds in between. Chocolate messing up on the snaily bit. Now Bilo is catching up. Chocolate defending his podium position, what would be his first podium position of the season. Not his first ever by any stretch of the imagination. First of the season, and he wants that, but it will also be Bilo's first ever podium position, I think. Which he also probably desperately wants. As they both drop down here, Chocolate getting past Canduel. Bilo still having to deal with him. Chocolate wall tapping there perfectly. Terraformer starts the final lap of the race. Misnias will too in just a second. 6.5 seconds in between them. Bilo having lost a bit of time now due to Canduel. As Terraformer falls on the final skip there. Hold up. It's gonna lose him a bit of time. It's not quite going to get Mies in the tandem, but it's going to close that gap a little bit more as Chocolate takes it safely from Bilo. Misnias now might be smelling a little bit of blood. Terraformer performing still quite well here. As the gap has gone down to about 3 seconds, I would estimate. And behind them, we still have Chocolate ahead of Bilo. Will something interesting happen here on the final lap? Misnias, no. Terraformer will round the final corner. Walnut is too far away to cause any issues, and he will finish the race in a 3 consecutive victories with Misnias in P2, finishing the race. And not last but not least, it is, no, definitely not last, but it's Chocolate to round off the podium positions. Bilo in P4. And then we should be Dux in P5. Canduel and Wubben are still lopping. And then Samuel in P6. Sabe Adam P7. Very nicely done from him. Astro P8. as we have Gifted passing Logan Bastoni before the final checkered finish flag. You know what I mean. P9, P10, Malji P11, Achaotic P12, Deviline P13, and that is Algerino P14. And the final point scoring position is Sox, scoring a point for Boats of Agal finally. They've been looking for that. Walnut Pit finishes in P16, by the way. The only people we are waiting for now is Wubbin, Coffee, and Candwell. As Alpha Gamer DNF'd a little bit back. God damn, alright. That was quite the race. Wubbin, P17. And then Dark Coffee Mug should be coming in soon. Coming in not last, not second last, but only third last. Still very respectable showing. As they round the corner, Candwell has finished. Everybody has finished. You can end it there, Crazy. Algerino crossed the fucking finish line just before you ended, you little prick. Alright.
I will be sending someone to his house.
Alright. Perfect. So, everybody, make your way down to the podium down here at the behind the stand at the skip corner. Over here, you can look at the screen share or the stream. Damn. That was quite the race. We're gonna wait for everybody to make their way over here. You can run through the tunnel or you can jump over the wall. Okay. Damn, I'm just drinking some water. I was rambling for a little bit there. But firstly, let me just ask: do we have a spokesman for chocolate? Do we have a can if need? Okay, Astro, the rival team member, former teammate, is gonna have to transcribe, be Chocolate's voice. So
if Choc was fine with that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna invite Chocolate up here, even though he can't speak. So. Chocolate, you had quite the race. For if you I'd say if that incident with Dark Coffee Mug, which was very unfortunate, called it on stream, you could have been in very close contention for the win, and you did still secure the first podium of the season for you. How are you feeling about this race?
I mean, of course, I'm mad at that part. Chocolate hasn't said anything, but I'm just gonna kind of riff what I think he would say. Quite mad at that part, you know. It sucks that happened, but I'm so glad that I got great race. I realized that from the being that I could cook, but I was so stressed at the end. Yeah, could have probably got second. It was just that moment, and it kind of just screwed everything up. But it was still a good race, and I'm glad I got podium. And Viridian, go to Viridian Market, you know, all that stuff, right?
Alright. Now, I believe Viridian scored some very good points this race. P5, P3, Ducks in P5, Chocolate P3. Very good race for you guys.
Better than Corey.
Yep. Did he say that or you say that?
Yeah, I said that.
Okay, that's friendly fire. Okay. So.
Yeah, friendly fire. It's fine.
Friendly fire. Well.
That's where he's here. He won't kill me.
Yeah, he's retired. So. Congratulations on the P3 Chocolate. Very well performed. Valiant effort even after the incident. Congratulations on the P3 podium finish. And now we have a return to the podium. Valerie Mistius, come up here. Bilo P4, Mistius P2. Very good showing for the team.
Grazie mille. Oh my god.
Oh, Forza Valorari or something.
I am back. After so long.
You've had quite a unfortunate string of races to start off the season with. Good qualifying, but not the best races. But you have capitalized finally. Front row 2P2. Very well done. You were getting close at the end there as well.
I took some
With the battle, Utera.
some good information from 2818, the racing god. We call him Fernando in the Valorant.
The semi-professional.
Yeah. I took some good information from him to heart. I think he gave me more help than Viridian ever. So that's good. Thank you, 28. I did some practice, fun races, etc., and all sorts of different tracks to get the feel of overtaking back markers and stuff. And I was very calm in the sprint at the first round 1, and then I got that.
I mean, this
pole.
is.
And then I got very scared of Terra, because he is still very, very fast.
Yeah.
And then I kind of fell back into my old habits, and I slipped to P3. And then I got in the groove, baby. And then P2, baby. And now I'm in the podium, baby.
Very well done. Very well
Shout out
done.
to Billow. This guy got the P4 from P9. What the fuck?
Billow also very well done. Almost got a podium as well. Fighting with Chocolate at the end there. Congratulations to Valorari in general. And you do also. Hey, I heard you have a new sponsor. I heard Valorari has a new sponsor.
Yeah. Wait, where is he? I saw him standing here.
He's
like
not.
a ghost.
He's
Where
not
is he?
here. He's not here. But
No,
what?
he was.
I
I'm
listen-
not crazy.
No,
He was
you
down
are
there.
fucking crazy. Okay.
No, he's there. I see him.
Yeah, he's there. He's there.
He's not a ghost. Come up the podium. Come. Swift. You are sponsored.
Is that the owner of LA Spawn Hivecore? Is that the
On Hivecore.
is that the owner of LA best stuff? The best best providers of the boats.
Okay. I'll finish it for him. Hivecore, the best.
No, but
stuff,
the
greatest
fuck's
company,
sake.
very big. They provide a lot of materials and stuff and things. They do a lot of different categories. I made every single headquarters of the buildings myself, so I know how many categories there are. I believe it's like 13. Goddamn, huge, man.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, congratulations to Valorari and Hivecore for getting a podium P2, P4. But now on to the same person I've been talking to in P1 for a while now. It's getting quite boring. Terraformer, once more in the winning seat. 3 wins in a row.
Yeah.
When it ain't even the Haname mod pack anymore. This is
Nah, I just. If we talk too much, Zine, I might just stop because I hate these interviews, you know? Like, I'll let someone else win. Like, come on, bro. Like, why do I have to do this every time? I just stand here, be awkward, and do nothing. What is this?
Well, you did actually get challenged. You did actually have some form of challenge.
Don't we gotta pit it back to back to get challenged. What is this? Bro?
No, that,
Come on.
well, no, you did pit behind back markers as well, so it was good pits. It was good pits. Okay.
No, it wasn't.
It was like don't listen. Don't downplay yourself here. Listen, I'm trying to run a fucking stream here. Okay, so listen. Congratulations on the win. You were challenged by Misnias at the end there. Were you getting a bit anxious? A bit anxious about?
No, I knew he's got the Valorari blood. He'll choke at the end. It's fine.
Just giving you smoke. The fucking.
No, I know it's a great finish for Valorari. Like, they are truly like the Brighton Hove Albion of FA. I can't. It's just like a good mid-pack team. That's what they are.
Fucking mid-pack Hove Albion.
Yeah, of course. What do you
Fucking
mean?
championship team. That's crazy.
No, nah. What's the last time they've been in?
Calling Valorari an F2 team.
Nah,
No.
it's still F1. It's still F1. but it's like, you know,
What, you're calling them Sauber?
yeah, basically.
Okay. Well, if you're thinking it's so boring to be up here, okay, let them defend themselves. Okay, Misnius, get up here. Misnius,
Go for it.
let them defend themselves.
Francesco Fragile! You do not call Francesco Fragile! I've got a bumper for you specifically. It says Arrivederci Terraformer. I will use it next to Reza. Arrivederci, Ametro, che mandi.
Alright. Well, that is Valerari. And Interior Beef heating up. So, I do think we also have the top 3 teams now.
By the way.
We do have the top 3 teams of Viridian, Interiors Lotus, and Valerari, all on the podium. And I think that is where we're gonna close it off. Thank you guys for coming to the final round. Final race of the first round, and the transfer window will be opening in about 12 hours tomorrow, as soon as I can tomorrow. Transfer market will be opening if someone would like to make a few signings, and I will be talking to you guys in the VC. Goodbye.